Very fast pace. New Orleans fourth in pace in the NBA. The Bucks are #1 in the league. And they cash it in once again as Middleton.
Both teams are in the top 10 in first quarter points. So it's not a surprise that they're hitting early and often.
Another New Orleans turnover. Drew Holiday gets it right back.
Because he was on national TV all the time. So his benefit was being the #1 pick, but also gaining a whole new slew of fans that followed him to the NBA.
Turned in too quickly, and those Villanova products, Steven Chinzo and Josh Hart, such key figures for their teams as Giannis scores inside for the Bucks. Here is Bledsoe now, checking with Jaron Greenberg. You've got more on Zion. What do you have, Jaron?
Yeah, after Sunday's loss to Houston, as Giannis gets the bucket and the foul, BA.
More drivable offensive players that pick up fouls. Other than that, you have a lot more spot-up shooters. And speaking about driving, remember Karl Malone came in the league, he was sub-70 in the 60s, maybe in the 50s, and he improved.
Zion taking on the Greek Freak. And Giannis meets him at the rim. That'll stay in the possession of New Orleans. And so, I think the Pelicans, they're hoping to make a run this year, but certainly these are good times for them as Giannis throws it down on a lead from Eric Bledsoe. It's been a struggle at the line for him in his first 6 games. Middleton gets clear for a 3 and buries one. Added some weight. He's gained about 11 pounds, and yet his body fat is down as Giannis. There's the 3 ball he was working on at halftime.
Didn't get a chance to benefit in LA once LeBron came into the fold.
Giannis scores on Zion.
Miscommunication on the defensive end, and methodically the Bucks have done just that, and great defense that time by Zion. But Matthews,
New Orleans needed something desperately.
The tendency of a young team is to go away with what you did well in the first quarter. When they got out to the lead, see Giannis with the baseline jump shot turnaround. Organization, if 2 historical seasons together were to happen.
Perfect compliment. Giannis comes out of the timeout with a dunk.
Team's record of 72 wins and win a championship. Last week you said, I know everybody's happy at 70, but initially I was going for 80.
Passes it in. Back comes Antetokounmpo. Stayed on this end of the floor, and an easy jam for Giannis.
Like when I played with Vlade, Divac, and Chris Webber, even Arvydas Sabonis, it made me cut harder, knowing I would get it if I was open.
Giannis scores and 1. 14-point Bucks lead, looking for that final push here to put the Pelicans away. And Connaughton hammers it home.
In regards to one, keeping pace and trying to cut into the deficit they have to get into the playoff race, but at the same time trying to reintegrate